I'm a hardworking little spider. Every day I get up early to weave cute clothes, but I didn't expect to wake the aloof Dragonlord. He was so mad he was about to flick me away like a tiny booger. I trembled and suddenly transformed into a sweet little female. Then the Dragonlord's expression changed right away. Actually, the one just now was my distant cousin. By the way, little female, do you have a mate? If not, would you consider a handsome dragon? She's aloof Dragonlord Xian was taking a bubble bath, and the next moment I splashed into the water with a plop. My survival instincts kicked in, and I quickly shot spider silk to hook a hole. Before I could see anything clearly, I scrambled upward. Xian glanced down coldly, then raised his hand and snapped the silk right off my nose. Where did this little thing come from? Not knowing whether to live or die, he said, lifting his hand to flick me away. Only then did I see his huge wash basin-like face and that mountain-sized finger closing in. I jerked in fear and threw up my hands to shield myself. My tiny body lost balance and crashed back into the water the instant I hit it. I managed to transform successfully. The icy stream soaked my hair, and droplets slid down my fair little face. Nervously, I bit my rosy lips, and my big watery eyes looked at Xian innocently. Xian's heart started racing. My little tail kept patting the water's surface, and my 2 dragon horns were so red they almost steamed. Xian reached a hand toward me and stammered, "Little female, how?" When I saw that familiar mountain-like finger, my eyes rolled back in fright and I passed out right there. When I woke again, I was already in the cave, back in my little spider form. When Xian saw I had awakened, "Step forward right away."
Come here, little female. Are you okay? You just learned to glide and you're still unsteady. This is a filter crystal from a ferocious beast. Hurry and eat it. The moment I saw Xian's wash basin big face,
I was a bit stressed and instinctively stepped back. Xian quickly noticed, set the filter crystal aside and stepped back too. "My name is Xian. Don't be scared. I won't hurt you." Looking at the green crystal in front of me, piled up like a small mountain, I just couldn't make myself eat it. I had no choice but to focus and shift back into the little female. Luckily, I'd packed lots of cute outfits. Once I knew the big dumb dragon in front of me wasn't dangerous, I wrapped the crystal in silk, pulled it into my hand, and ate it. "Thanks. My name is Ye Li." Xian's gaze stayed fixed on me, smiling like he'd scored the best deal ever. Just then, a faint fox scent drifted over, and Xian snapped back to his senses. And my roast meat. When I heard roast meat, my stomach started growling. I couldn't help wanting to go check, but it was my first time being human, and I still didn't know how to walk. So when I saw the wall, I grabbed it and climbed up. Wriggled a few times like a large gecko. In the end, I lost control and fell straight down. Xian tossed the grilled meat aside and quickly caught the little female in my arms. She was fragrant and soft, and Xian didn't know where to put his hands. Her little tail swished happily back and forth. "Mom, I think I'm in love." Before long, I smelled something burnt again. Your tail looks a little scorched." Xian finally snapped back and immediately hugged my tail, blowing on it again and again. I couldn't help laughing out loud, and Xian quickly grabbed my tail.
Hide that. I'll take you out to look for it instead.
"Something to eat, right?" As he said that, he turned into a handsome black dragon. "Hop on." I grabbed the dragon's horn and sat tight. Xian took me in circles through the clouds, and the wind gently brushed my cheeks. I was as happy as a little bird, fluttering with joy. I never thought a little spider could fly up into the sky. That's amazing. Seeing me smile so happily, Shiyuan's heart was wrapped up in warmth as well. Shiyuan flew me to the stream, and when I saw the water, I subconsciously stepped back after all. After all, when I was a little spider, all the big shots in the water wanted to swallow me whole. But Xian took my hand and said seriously, "With me here, don't be afraid. I'll take you to catch a spiky beast." I smiled and nodded, and Ishihara, worried I might not stand steady, reached from behind and gently wrapped an arm around my waist. Palms together, they reached into the water, slowly closing in on a little fish, then suddenly scooped it up, catching a silver one. I was as happy as a kid. Look, we really caught one. Shiyuan reached over and wiped the little water drops from my face, and on impulse, he kissed my cheek. Then my heart began pounding. You, hurry and take me to the shore so I can start a fire and wait for you, Shiyuan said with a smile. We ate and drank our fill, then went back to the cave. At bedtime, I took out spider silk and wrapped myself up snug. After all, it was my first day in human form and I didn't want to travel yet. Shiyuan understood at once. A flicker of disappointment flashed in his eyes, but he respected my wishes. He turned into a massive black dragon and slept, guarding the cave entrance. In the middle of the night, Shiyuan faintly heard a few pained groans and rushed to my side. He found I was already delirious with fever. How did it come on so suddenly? Ye Li didn't waste a second. He scooped me up and hurried into the wolf tribe's settlement to find the shaman healer. When the wolf tribe heard a roaming beast had broken in, they quickly grabbed their weapons to chase him off. By then, my face was already burning with fever, and even my breath was hot. Shiyuan was truly heartbroken. He knew Kanglan's temperament. She responds to kindness, not force, and threats or coercion were useless. Xian paused for a moment, then with a thud knelt in front of the witch doctor. "Kanglan, I'm begging you, I can leave."
"If I need treatment tonight, you have to save me."
Save him? Kanglan froze. Xian was a 9th-tier dragon beast. For Hucheng, doing it was simple. It seemed this young female really mattered to her. Kanglan stepped forward 2 steps and checked her over. Then she took my small selfish wish from Xian's arms. "I'll cure her. You go first. Come back tomorrow to pick her up." As Kanglan spoke, she turned to leave, but Xian grabbed her hand. A deadly warning slipped from his icy throat. If she wasn't cured, every beastman in the whole tribe would be buried with her. Then he transformed into a massive black dragon and flew off. At dawn the next day, Xian returned, thinking he'd see a lively little spider hopping around. Unexpectedly, Kanglan said Ye Li was gone.